A beautiful afternoon to you out there. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us on this program, Family Pride. My name is Liliveth Ugochukwu, and I am your host for today. All right, today we're going to be looking at a topic: who to marry. Who to marry? Who are you supposed to marry? How are you sure that you're marrying right? First and foremost, let us see what marriage is. Marriage is a union, a sacred union between two people. It's the coming together of two people to become one. I remember it is only the institution of marriage that you get your certificate even when the lecture begins or when you even sit for the exam. The only institution you get your degree, your certificate before the main course of that program. It is a union, consented union by two adults to come together and become one. So now the question is, who are you supposed to marry? Who am I supposed to get married to? Now first, let's see how to know that you have found the right person. Okay? Let me just fill you in on how you know that you have found the right person. How do you know that you have found the right person? Now, for you to know that you have found the right person, number one, you are yourself when they are around. You are yourself when you're around the person. You are yourself. There's no pretense. You're just yourself. You're just open. You're transparent. You're just you. You don't act any other person. You act yourself. You be yourself. You have this peace when they're around or when you are around that person. That is when you know that, okay, this is actually the right person for me to marry. But if you're with somebody and you're not at peace with yourself, if you're with somebody and you try to do things to please the person, you try to play ball to please the person, you try to live your life to please the person, thereby displeasing yourself, then my dear, that is not the right person for you to marry. Because anybody that you're getting married to has to accept you for who you are. The person has to accept you for who you are. So if you know that, okay, you have gotten this person and you want to settle down with the person, check yourself very well. Are you okay when you're with the person? Do you feel at ease when you're with the person? Do you feel at home when you're with the person? Are you yourself when you're with the person? When you ask yourself these questions, then you will know the answer. Number two, you have similar hopes and dreams. You have similar hopes and dreams, and the person supports you. You have the same dream. You have the same vision. I'll give you this advice. Never marry a person that has no vision. Never marry a person that has no future. Never marry a person that does not have a blueprint on what he or she wants to achieve or acquire in life. Never marry an empty mind. Marry someone that has the same dream, the same vision with you, and supports your vision. Now we see some women get into marriage and the husband tells them, don't work. I don't want you to work. You are a certified accountant. You are a barrister. You are a certified medical doctor. And then the moment you get married, your husband tells you, I don't want you to work. I don't want you to work. I want you to be a housewife. That's not the right man for you, I tell you. Because a man that cannot support your dream, a man that cannot support your vision, he does not think well about you. He doesn't want the best for you. Working, a lady working or a woman working does not necessarily mean that she wants to overshadow the man or she wants to earn higher than the man and then become lord over the man, or wants to head the family, or wants to take the financial responsibilities of the family. No. It simply means this is what makes me happy, even though the money is not coming or the money is coming. It is my passion. It is my vision. It is what I love doing. That's why we encourage people to go to university and study the course of your choice. Do not impose any course on anyone. Parents, don't impose any course on your children. Some people come out and they say, my father forced me to study medicine. Now I'm out. I don't want to continue in that path. I want to do my own thing. I want to be a musician. Find out what your daughter or your son likes and encourage the person. That's for family. Now for marriage, find out what your wife likes and encourage her. Wives, find out what your husband's like and encourage him. Both of you must have the same mindset. Both of you must have the same blueprint. Both of you must have the same dream. Let your dreams align with each other. And then support each other. Support each other. If your partner wants to go into business, good and fine. Support your partner into making the right decision. If your partner wants to go into any professional course or anything professional, encourage your partner. That's all you owe the person. So when you have a partner that has the same vision with you and supports you in everything that you do, then you have gotten the right person. Another one is you can admit your mistake and weakness in front of them. You can admit your mistakes and your weaknesses in front of them. Now you make a mistake. Because this partner you're married to or you're getting married to is your friend, your confidant, your gossip mate, your better half. You can make mistakes in front of this person and apologize and correct your mistakes. You can identify your weaknesses, your mistakes in front of this person. The person will not shun you or cast you away, but the person sees your mistake, sees your weakness, and helps you in overcoming them. Helps you to build a good relationship. Now you have some partners, when their partners make mistake, that is the time they rebuke the person, that is the time they shush the person away, that's the time they turn the person down. It is not supposed to be like that. Your partner must always be there for you, must see beyond your weaknesses, must help you. They mustn't love you because of your strength, but must love you because of your weaknesses and also help you to overcome those weaknesses. So when you make mistakes in front of your partner, when you make mistakes, when you're weak in front of your partner, and your partner sees it, you can admit. Your partner has seen it and maybe confronts you with it. The boldness to admit that, yes, I did this, but I am sorry I did it. I will not do it again. And the person forgives you and moves ahead and helps you so you don't do that mistake again. That is when you tell yourself that, of a truth, you have found your partner. Another one is arguments. Arguments and fights don't discourage you to continue. Rather, they make you want to become a better person. Arguments and fights, they don't discourage you when you are in a relationship. Rather, they make you want to become a better person. They make you want to fight to be a better person. It is okay to argue. It is okay to fight. But please, not the kind of fight that you go physical. I'm talking about verbal fight. Don't go physical with your partner. You can exchange words, but please mind the things that you say, because whatever you spit out cannot be taken back. And whatever you say to your partner, it either hurts your partner or makes your partner. So you need to be watchful of what you say. So whatever you say to your partner, be very, very careful. Be very careful of whatever you say. Now, in a relationship, in marriage, it is okay. It is okay to argue. It is okay to quarrel. It is very okay. But it is not okay to go physical and throw things around. But when you do all those things, at the end of the day, what do? You come back together and you settle amicably. Now, some persons in a relationship that are striving to get into marriage, once they argue, that's the end of the relationship. They tell you, I think we should take a break. Especially in a relationship that is not even up to 2 weeks. Let's say a 1-week relationship, and there's an argument. Of course, it's a baby relationship. Both of you do not really know much about each other. That's the time that you learn each other. You take baby steps. It is not okay for you to argue at the first week, just the first week of your relationship, and then the next thing you're saying, let's take a break. What are you taking a break for? Just in 1 week relationship or 2 weeks relationship? So when you get into marriage, you stay forever, like you're planning to stay forever, and there's an argument. What do? You pack your bag and leave and tell your partner, let's take a break, simply because there's an argument? No. It doesn't work that way. It is okay to quarrel, it's okay to argue, because both of you are two different species, two different backgrounds, two different mindsets, two different ideas, two different entities coming together to become one. So you do not expect this person to reason the way you reason. You don't expect your partner to act the way you want he or she to act. You can act your own. Allow your partner act his own or her own. Do not expect your partner to align same way with you or to be like you. You're not Siamese twins, for goodness sake. Even Siamese twins, I know they have their differences. You are two people from two different backgrounds. Maybe different tribes, different country, but you're coming together to learn each other. That first stage is for you to learn each other. So please and please, if you know you're aiming for marriage and you are in a relationship, especially the baby relationship, and you argue, just wait, look at the things that is making you argue. If there are things that you can reconcile and move on. Don't just end it there. You end what have not even started. That means you're not ready. You are not ready for a relationship. You're not ready to move ahead. You're not ready to move on. You're not just ready to commit. You're not ready to start a family. If you cannot handle little issues that come in a relationship, how can you manage the ones that will come in marriage? Because, let me remind you, that marriage is not a bed of roses. It is not all rosy in marriage. Ask anybody that has been married, even those that have been married for 50 years. Till date, I still see my parents argue. But why I love them so much is because after the argument, give them few seconds, they are back together like nothing happened. The initial stage, we used to, try to be on one of the parents' part. My siblings and I want to be on one of the parents' part. Maybe my dad would just come and say, "Oh, see what your mom did." My mom would come and say, "Oh, see what your dad did," and they will start taking blames, taking sides. But at the end of the day, after taking sides, they settle with you. They settle on top of your head. When we realize that this is what these people do, my dear, whenever they quarrel, we don't interfere. My siblings and I, we don't interfere. When this one comes and say, "See what your mom did, see what your father did," we say, please, you should go and settle, because if I put my mouth now, I know you will settle with me. Give my parents few seconds. I'm not saying days. Few seconds. You see those two people that almost cut off their throats with words. You see them laughing, gisting. My father will come and say, this person coming from the village. Oh, did you see them gisting again? We'll just be looking at them and, who? What is this? But that is how it is. That is just how it is. You must be able to embrace peace at the end of every quarrel, especially when you are in a marriage or when you are in a relationship striving to get married. You must learn how to come out from every argument and come out peacefully. So it is okay to get angry. It is okay to argue. It is okay. But please, when you do that, come out of it stronger. Arguments in relationship and marriage should make us stronger. Because by the time you begin to see, okay, what are the things that made us quarrel? You begin to put them into play. As in you just lay them on the table and then you begin to pinpoint one of them. Before you know, you sort them out. And please, when you go to bed, I say it is even the best time for you to sort out every differences you have in your marriage when you go to bed. Maybe the children are asleep, you and your spouse, you just go to your room, you want to go to bed after your night prayer, and then you talk about, honey, this thing you did so time, I don't like it. You talk about it, you trash it out. Don't let the sun come down on your anger. or rather go down on your anger. Learn to trash things out, especially in your bedroom. If you cannot do it in presence of your children, you cannot do it outside. When you get to your room, before you go to bed, before you close your eyes and go to bed, please sort it out so that when you wake up in the morning, you wake up fresh, you wake up anew, and you wake up happy. Don't kill the happiness in your family simply because of your pride and your ego. So arguments and fights should not discourage you to continue that relationship. Okay? Now, wow. Let's go to the main course. The main course of this conversation. Who to marry. And now you ask yourself, who am I supposed to get married to? Who am I supposed to get married to? I'll tell you who to marry. Number one, marry someone that will give you peace. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. If you cannot marry a person that will give you peace of mind, my dear, walk out. If you notice that this person will not give me the peace that I desire, the peace that I require, please walk out. Don't kill yourself in that marriage. Don't force it. Don't force peace. Let it come naturally. So before you settle down with any person, look beyond. Go down on your knees in prayer. There is nothing prayer cannot reveal, and there is nothing prayer cannot do nor solve. If you're confused, like some persons might have two to three persons asking them for marriage, or 2 to 3 ladies they want to get married to and they are confused. Go to your God in prayer. Do not run to any pastor and say, please check these names for me. No. I will not advise that. It is not 100% right. Pray for yourself. Let God reveal it to you. Let your spirit man be at peace with this person. You know, there are some persons that you meet, you are at peace with the person. You always laugh with the person, you joke. But there are some persons that you meet, you get irritated, you get angry all the time, you get disturbed, you don't even want to see the person. You know, there are so many things that will show you that no, this person is not just for me. But when you're with that person that gives you peace of mind, that person that gives you joy, that person that whenever you think of the person, you just smile. You can just look at the person's picture and you smile. That is the right person for you. Someone that will give you peace of mind. That is who you should marry. Number 2, marry your friend. I keep saying this on all my marriage programs. Marry your friend. It's very important. I will even say it is the number 1 important thing to consider. Marry your friend. Someone you can gossip with. I always like it when I tell you, marry someone you can gossip. Marry your gossip partner. Marry your gossip mate. Someone you can chat with. Someone that when you're talking over the phone, you won't even consider the hours that you're talking. 12 hours, 20 minutes, 12 hours, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're still talking over the phone. That's the person you should marry. Someone that can just call you, oh honey, let me tell you how my day went. And you start gisting, you laugh. If you have not spoken with this person in a day, you get disturbed. If you call the person doesn't pick your call for hours, you get disturbed. Yes, that's because you're at peace with this person. Marry your friend. Marry someone that you can walk out with. You can go to places, open places with, and you'll be proud of yourself. You'll be proud of your partner. Let your partner be a neck breaker. I tell myself, I want to be with a man that is a neck breaker. And when you're walking on the road with the man, people are turning their neck to say, oh, this guy is so handsome. Oh, this guy is so cute. Oh, this guy is well dressed. Oh, this couple, they look good together. That is what should count. Both of you should be able to complement each other outside. Let people appreciate your togetherness. Let people appreciate you when they see you. If you're walking on the road with your lady, let men turn around. Let them want to be in that position. I'm not saying fight though. No. Because some guys, when a man turns and admires their women, the next thing they start throwing punches here and there. No. Just smile and thank God for the kind of woman that you have. And the woman is not the kind that is so loose that when a man says hi and she says hello, give me your number, she gives number, no. Even when you're together. That's not what I'm talking about. But let people be able to appreciate your partner when she's outside or when he's outside. Let people appreciate your partner or appreciate both of you when you're working together. Marry your friend, someone you're friends with. You might not know for years, but a few moments you've known each other, it will look like you have known each other for years. Marry your bestie. Marry your bestie. Marry your friend. That's very, very important. 3, marry someone that you will love. Not someone that you will endure. Not someone that you will manage. Marry someone that you will love. You need to have love in your heart before you can extend it to somebody. So you need to marry somebody that you love. Someone you truly love. That's the person you should marry. Don't marry because of money. Don't marry because of beauty. Beauty can fade. Money can disappear. Don't marry because, oh, my mother wants me to marry this person. When your mother is no more, how do you cope with the marriage? Don't marry because, oh, this person trained me in school. I owe this person appreciation. No. Don't marry for all those reasons. Marry because you love the person. Marry because of love. Let love lead. Let love be your number one criteria for settling down. Love the person with your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, with everything that you have got. Love that person. And when you love the person, believe you me, whatever happens in the course of that relationship or that marriage, you'll be able to overcome because there is love. Because you built your foundation on love. So please, marry because of love. Build your foundation on love. And it will strengthen you all through the journey of marriage. Okay, the most important thing in marriage, the most important thing to know who to marry is take your time. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. Do not rush into marriage. Because if you rush into marriage and enter the wrong marriage, you will rush out, my sister. You come sit in your father's house. Don't rush into marriage. Take your time. Pray over it. If you have like 10 guys who are asking for your marriage, lay their names on the table. Say, Holy Spirit, help me choose. Help me. Help me. Help me know the person. Help me know the right person for me. Do your midnight prayer if you can. It is very good to do. Midnight prayer, it is superb. Do your midnight prayer. Say your thank you, Jesus rosary. Just go to God in prayer to help you decide who the right person is. You can say, oh God, I want the person to be the first to call me. Those things, if you believe in it, though, some persons believe in it and it works for them. But anyhow you want to say your prayer, just tell God to give you a sign, show you a sign that this person is actually the right person for you. Don't rush into marriage because your mates are getting married. Don't rush into marriage because you want to do dorime. Don't rush into marriage because you're getting to 35, you're getting to 40, you're getting to 50. You now rush into marriage and say, let me just cuckoo. Cuckoo, what's our cuckoo? Let me just cuckoo marry because my mates are getting married. Oh, let me just cuckoo marry because I'm getting to menopause. Let me marry because I'm getting old. Let me marry because I want to wear this latest gown before it will disappear. No. Don't marry because of that. Oh, let me marry because my mates are getting married. Or let me marry because I want to have my children before I get to 30. Those should not be the criteria or the reason why you get married. That is why we have so many broken homes today. We have divorce cases everywhere. Marry for love. Take your time to get married. Do not rush into marriage. Don't rush into marriage. Please. It is better to marry late than enter the wrong marriage and come out. It is also good to marry early. But when you're marrying early, please marry the right person so you can enjoy your marriage, not endure your marriage. I want every one of you out there to enjoy your marriage. Enjoy your marriage. Be the best you can be. Be the best father, be the best mother, be the best wife, be the best husband you can be in that family. And when you put all these things into consideration, believe you me, you're going to enjoy that blissful marriage. A marriage ordained by God. So I will run through who to marry again before we draw the curtain on today's episode. Now, I said who to marry. Marry someone that will give you peace of mind. 2, marry your friend. 3, marry someone that will love you, cherish you, enjoy you, adore you. 4, take your time. Take your time to get married. Do not rush. Don't rush into marriage. Take your time. I believe if you put all these things into consideration, you will enjoy your marriage. I'll stop here for now until I come your way again next time on the program Family Pride. My name is Liliveth Ugochukwu, and thank you so much for joining me on today's edition of the program. And our topic was who to marry. I urge you to marry well and enjoy your marriage. Bye for now.